How things work. Phones keeping people content. Today so many people have phones. They carry them all the time. Phones have changed a lot over a year. Telephones help people to talk to each other. Telephones send sounds and voice. People hear the sounds and voice on the other end. Telephones use microphones to talk into the microphones copies the sound. The people hear the sounds and voice. In the 120 years, 1600s, people started using tin can telephones. They were tied with string and sent sounds. Sounds were sent from one person to the other. In 1800s, people started using telegraphs. Mexico were sent by typing out singles. Messages were sent in waves. Telegraphs messages were sent along whistle. The whistle were hung on wooden poles. The whistle sent messages back and forth. In 1838, Morse code made telegraphs better their code. Use dots and dashes sends messages. These dots and dashes stood
and alphabet messages.
These dots and
dashes
stood up letters in the alphabet.
1849.
In 1849, wooden parts were made to work like telephones. They had wires on each part. The wires sent sounds back and forth. In
1876,
Alexander Graham Bell made the first telephone. His telephone sent sound to people who live far away. People talk to family and friends from far away. People were happy to use telephones. Telephone lines plugged into boats to make cars. people
plugged
in the telephone lines by hand. In 1892, Rossi did the telephones were made. People turn it a door to make a car. The door was turned for every number need. From
1890s
1890 to the
1940s
1940s, Carlos telephone were used. They broke like candles. They were long and thin. People talked into mantle that was on top. People heard sounds from the earpiece. Push button telephone. Use buttons to call. This phone took the place to rotary that telephones in the
1960s
1960s. When these telephones used where telephone lines sounds were sent on the wires, some phones had cords and others did not. When telephones were used were on hook, calls hang up telephones were on hook. In 1970s, handheld telephones were invented. These telephones were used all over the world. Phones without cords came out in the 1990s. They got power from the balls of the phones. Telephones without cords let people want to talk. Mobile phones let people send text, messenger, pictures, and videos. Mobile phones are also called cell phones. Cell phones get calls and text from the cell towers. Send towers are two beams. They send calls and texts to call phones. In 1999, smartphone came out. Smartphones let people use the internet. Smartphones do so much. People play games, read books, and talk on smartphones. Telephones have changed a lot over the years. They are smaller and do more phones keep to people continent. Goodbye, one. See you next time.
You have read 20 minutes today.